Right now, we are broadcasting from Bond's main campus in Robina on the Gold Coast, but you might not know there's actually another campus located only 5 minutes away. The Bond Institute of Health and Sport is a state-of-the-art facility that is home to the High Performance Training Centre, plus our physiotherapy, occupational therapy, sports and exercise science students. We're going to hear more about occupational therapy a little later on in the show, but for now, let's explore the Bond Institute of Health and Sport.
All right, team, here we are at the Bond Institute of Health and Sport. I am about to take a fitness test, and I think I'm gonna get my hydration levels checked. But before we do all of that, let's go check out our High Performance Training Center, which is attached to our Bond Institute. Come with me. Hey, Rick.
Sean,
good to see you.
Hey, mate. Good to see you again too.
We really appreciate you taking us through the facility today.
No problem at all. My pleasure.
I see a number of signed jerseys, memorabilia from some pretty high-class teams. Do we get teams coming in, or?
Indeed, you would have just missed Carlton left about 30 minutes ago. So just recently, we've had Carlton, Fremantle Dockers, Adelaide Crows. The AFL teams are using this as a hub during the COVID-19.
Man, I cannot wait to see what's going on there, because we have to be doing something special in this kind of facility over here if all of these teams kind of want to be a part of it.
It's a very state-of-the-art, if you like, high-performance training centre. We have accreditations now with ASCA and the NSCA. So I'm pretty sure we are the only high-performance training centre on the planet that have those two accreditations.
Well, I can't wait to kind of walk through and see what these great athletes are doing.
Yeah, sure, head on in.
Absolutely.
Okay. So this essentially is the nuts and bolts of the High Performance Training Centre, where we have 8 cages and 8 powerlifting platforms. This is where all the heavy Olympic lifting is done.
Is there any way you might be able to take me through something? I got a fitness test, but I think I might be able to handle.
Look, how about we just do a couple little RDLs with you?
Okay.
Okay, we'll just use this rack here if you like. So this little exercise is just called an RDL. Just an even grip on the bar, nice straight back to take it out of the rack, and nice straight back, chin up, just down about level with the calf, and in a very controlled fashion. Make sure when you re-rack that, you keep your back straight too, Sean. A lot of people forget. Just the way I showed you, Sean. Great technique, Sean. I'll disinfect that again.
Okay.
So I'll do that.
That's great. Well, maybe we'll check out a bit more, because I'm excited to see it.
So out here, Sean, this is our outdoor training area. Dimensions here are 65 metres in length and 26 metres wide. We had it split up into 2 fields, so you might have New Zealand sevens here warming up and the Wallaby sevens on the other side warming up. And then security would come across, take them through the hole in the gate, out to the field, and they'd come back and ladder and do their recovery.
That's a professional training facility. I mean,
This field was essentially set up for the 2018 Rugby Sevens Commonwealth Games.
If you are excited about this stuff, come check this out. We are happy to show you around. Thanks, Rick. Really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Okay, so thanks for coming in today. What I'll get you to do is a hydration test, and the best way to do that is to assess the concentration of your urine. So we need a urine sample to do that.
Okay.
You can do that on your own, and the toilets are just down the side. Off you go. Hey, how'd you go?
I think I nailed it, actually.
Did a good job by the looks of things. So generally with the urine colour, you can have a look at that and you can see that's quite clear. And that's the first indication to say that you would be well hydrated. So we can march over here and get this tested out.
Love to, absolutely.
Perfect.
How would someone be involved with kind of some of these testings?
Certainly both in the undergraduate sports nutrition programs and also in the postgraduate Masters in Nutrition and Dietetic Practice program. It's quite a broad program. It's an accredited program with Dietitians Australia.
Well, I'm anxious to see my own hydration strategies.
Like I said, it looks like you're well hydrated. And so the measurement is 1.004. Now, if you've had a large volume of fluid to drink just recently, You have?
I might have cheated a little bit.
Yeah, right. Because that's all very close to water. Yeah, I caught you out. So I think you're all good to go though, and we'll hand you over to the physiologist.
Can't wait.
Sean, welcome.
Thank you. I've just done my hydration test, so looking forward to the next part.
There's a fairly common test of maximal exercise capacity, trying to determine the amount of oxygen that you can get out of the air, deliver it to your working muscles. We're going to be obviously having you on the treadmill with the mouthpiece so that we can measure the air that's going in and out of your lungs. It's going to be hard, but I'm sure you're up for it.
I guess essentially, so I'm going to exhaust myself to see how much oxygen I can get in there.
Correct.
Okay. Now, if I was a student kind of coming to Bond or something like that, would I get to work with kind of some of this equipment?
I mean, we pride ourselves here on active learning, always doing in all our classes.
Well, I'm looking forward to the test. I think from a student perspective, you look at the stuff and you don't know what actually happens. You don't know what goes through on the tests.
And then you go out into the real world and you see it done every day. You can also see the data. That's the big part about where I'm at now. The way to win is to score. But the way to hang around and the way to be on the field is this sort of stuff. There's a lot of money to be thrown around in pro sport, and longevity in pro sport is something that we try to work with.
Man, what a cool space. I'm really excited you guys let me kind of be a part of it. Disappointed with kind of my showing today, but I think if I work with you guys, I think that might be able to improve, so.
100%, that's what we're here for.
Dr. Hing, good to see you.
Sean, how are you? Welcome.
Thank you very much.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. So we just were downstairs. We did my nutrition and kind of hydration test, working with some of our nutrition and dietetics program. We did my fitness test, so I got to work with some of the exercise and sports students. Not my best performance, I'll be honest with you. But
Hopefully you didn't injure yourself.
this is our physiotherapy area, right?
Yeah, definitely. The Doctor of Physiotherapy is a graduate entry program. So a lot of our Bond sports sites and exercise students come straight into our program. You get a double degree, and you get the sports science exercise and you get the physiotherapy degree on top. It really is a point of difference across the programs in Australia.
Physios just give massage and that's it, right?
Oh, definitely. No, you wouldn't live long in the industry if all you did was massage.
Absolutely.
Physiotherapy, it's not only just around treating injuries, it's around prevention of injuries as well. Physios go into all sorts of domains, whether it be in hospitals versus private.
This room looks like a fantastic place to kind of practice your craft. And
So our students go out there and very marketable because they do research, that hands-on research.
of course.
The other part of our course, which is probably unique, is that 50% of our learning is in the clinical environment.
I appreciate you kind of sharing your facility with us today. It's been an absolutely amazing day. I am pretty dead. I'm hoping I earned some sort of dinner or maybe a banana from downstairs, but yeah, we'll go check that out.
Yeah, great. Well, if you do find that you're injured, you come back and we can have a look.
I think you guys took good care of me. I'm feeling good today, so.
I saw you limping.
This is the altitude chamber here, Sean. So we do a lot of hypoxic training here through the little computer pad there, so we can set it to 3,000. It will go up to 5,500 metres above sea level, which is roughly base camp Kosciuszko.
What happens when you increase the altitude and somebody comes in here and trains, at a high level over a certain amount of time?
There's less oxygen in here, so what that does is helps the body improves its exchange of oxygen and help the body work through exercise.
If I was to maybe train in a facility like this at a higher altitude, that might increase my ability at my oxygen, or?
Correct.
Okay.
It would definitely help. You'd need to get something around around the 6 week marks, a couple of times a week for 6 weeks. So it doesn't happen instantaneously.
Well, no, it looks like a great facility, but I'm kind of seeing a pool, a jacuzzi area, recovery area behind us if we could.
Let's go ahead and check that out. Okay, Sean, well, this is our pool and recovery area. So behind us here, we've got a 4-lane indoor 25-metre pool. Then we move across to here where we have our heated spa, which is the closest one to us. Then we've got our cold plunge pool and cold walk pool, and they normally sit on around 13.5 to 14 degrees. And you do the contrast. So normally what a recovery protocol for an athlete would be 2 minutes in the hot spa and then 3 minutes in the cold plunge or walk, and then repeat that 2 or 3 times.
Guys, this stuff is exciting. It's a cool space. I mean, you get to be in part of the recovery, the development process. I mean, it has been such a good day seeing kind of what we're doing at Bond to kind of promote these different things. So, Rick, again, I can't thank you enough for showing us around your amazing facility. It's been a great day. I'm gonna give you one of those. You guys can go ahead and get out of here. I think I might just take a quick dip in the pool if that's okay.